All right, you guys tuned in for the Two Guys One podcast, number 2, second try of the day.
Second try of the day.
Because I was recording and my laptop froze, and that is beautiful.
It's a real tragedy. We're pretty sad here at Two Guys One podcast.
Yeah, we're very let down.
We had some killer content, that's for sure.
Content was more than amazing. So, AFC standings?
AFC standings, let's talk about that again.
We already talked about this, but I guess we're going to give you guys the quick run through, and then we'll go from there. So basically, we wanted to talk about the best team in the AFC, who we think, and it came down to the best two teams right now are the Chiefs and the Dolphins.
Okay, let's be real here. Yeah, we said the Dolphins had a good record, but...
Oh, they're not the best team, but just statistically.
Statistically, they're the best team, but they're not.
And I don't know who else they played. You know what I mean? I don't know who they went 3-0 against.
I don't know who they played 3-0 against either. We talked about the Patriots, how they're getting wrecked by teams that they should not be getting wrecked by. They should not have lost to the Lions or the Jaguars. They are both not good teams.
Oh, yeah. The Patriots
at all.
They're doing bad right now. I don't know if they're just having a dry spell with Tom Brady or I don't know.
In the past couple of years, I've always looked at the AFC as being a lot better than the NFC. In general, they were just better.
They just had more teams that always won more. So
exactly. I think the NFC is going to be the new powerhouse of the NFL. They're going to have more and better teams than the AFC is able to bring.
I think. I don't know. I haven't really looked at the NFC either.
Neither have I.
But I think the NFC is definitely more standing out than the NFC.
Teams in the NFC: Minnesota Vikings, the
Eagles, Rams,
Eagles. Eagles are doing good.
Eagles are doing good. They beat my Colts. Well,
they did. Not by much, though.
Not by much. I told you. The game, you got tuned into the Colts game with about 5 minutes left in the fourth quarter to get the full experience of being a fan.
That was the first time I've ever sat down and watched an entire Colts game. And let me tell you, I have nothing for the Colts.
No.
Outside of me slightly rooting for them because of you. And even I felt bad.
Yeah.
As a
watcher.
Not even a bench liker of the Colts, like an indifferent Colts watcher. I felt awful.
Like this team's just playing bad.
It made me feel bad.
Yeah. We dropped a lot of touchdowns.
You dropped a lot of touchdowns. You did not convert on a lot of third downs.
No, and we came into that game having one of the highest ratios for third down conversions.
It's luck.
He's got to go.
I mean, your quarterback, not the lack of luck that you guys have.
No, yeah, I think. I don't know what the team. Our defense is doing really good, which is surprising because usually the offense is always carrying the defense, but this year the defense has been carrying the offense.
Which they're not doing a very good job of.
No, both sides are kind of straggling behind, and the defense is just doing a little bit more better.
Just a little bit more better. I understand that. Again, like we said before, this is something that we're not going to have an answer for yet.
Yeah, we're only 3 weeks in.
Yeah, we're only 3 weeks in. I think if we give it another 3 or 4, like we said, we'll probably have a good idea of who's going to the playoffs.
Yeah, that's when you see some teams are 1-5 and some teams are 6-2.
It's late enough in the season though that they can make a comeback if they want to.
Yeah, I guess you can still go 11
8 games in. 11-5 can get you to the playoffs.
Yeah, it can.
I guess and if you're going 4-4, 15-4. I mean, no. Ooh.
11-4.
11-4 can get you.
12-4.
12-4 can get you to the playoffs.
Oh, for sure. Usually it does.
Exactly. So
even
again,
10-6 can at least get you into a wild card.
Yeah, if you're lucky.
9-7 too. I've seen a lot.
I bet that's how the Steelers are going to make it into the playoffs.
9-7.
I'm going to say 9-7 or 10-5, 10-6 with a wild card position.
I think the Colts either go 8-8 or we just go. I have 7-9. We're definitely not going to win our division. I think the Jags. Mm-hmm. The Titans might because they're both 2-1, but the Texans are 0-3.
I'm going to ask you this question, but I'm going to answer it first. So, what do you think that the standings of your teams are going to be at the end? You kind of just answered it. But right now, I'm putting my bets down on the Steelers. We're going to come out of the season 10-6. Mm-hmm. We're going to get into the playoffs with a wild card. And we're going to be second in our division. It's going to be The Bengals, us, Ravens, Browns.
That would make... I think the Browns are going to be interesting to see. I don't know if the Browns make the playoffs this year.
I don't think so.
But I think if they keep Baker Mayfield going...
Dude, they've won... Have they won a game?
Yeah.
Okay, they've won a game, they've tied a game, they've lost a game.
Yes.
They're not doing that good.
I know, but this was the first time Baker Mayfield was put in, I believe.
Who's quarterback?
The quarterback I was talking about on the last podcast, who they drafted. Okay. I think... I don't know if he gets you to the playoffs, but I think it's like, holy shit, we're the Browns and we won 7 games. And we haven't won a game before this in like 2 years.
Did you see the Bud Light initiative that they put those coolers? They put coolers all around Cleveland with automatic unlocking, like when boxes.
They finally won a fucking game. You can get
and it happened. I didn't see any footage from that. I would have expected like.
I would expect it to be all on Twitter.
Oh yeah,
but.
I mean, I'm not on Twitter anymore, though, so...
Yeah, but I mean, who really gives a fuck about the Browns?
Not me. Talking about social media, though, I did see on Reddit today that apparently an LA millionaire... Let me go ahead and get his exact name. But an LA millionaire is coming out and saying that social media is just, like, super toxic. What are your opinions on social media toxicity?
I think it depends on who you follow and how you interact with social media.
I think it's hard even when you don't, like, especially on Twitter, I think it's hard to avoid any sort of toxic stuff.
Oh, yeah, because
even if you
people have the retweet option.
Yeah.
Even liking stuff can pop up on somebody else's feed. But I think definitely just, like, seeing it can definitely put something in your head. But I think seeing it and, like, actually, like, engaging with it are 2 different things.
See, even I didn't engage with it, and I still felt kind of down. I no longer have a Twitter. I don't use Facebook. I have a Facebook. I don't have the app. I don't go on the website.
I log on to Facebook like once a month.
If
that.
I use it mainly to like somewhat keep up with my family.
It's just kind of like, oh, I have a friend request from no idea who that is.
It's like a random person that's like, hey, do you want math tutoring? You're like, no. Or like a family member, you're like, oh shit, I haven't talked to Aunt Sue in like
Aunt
3
Linda,
years.
what are you doing on Facebook?
You're just like, wow, my 67-year-old aunt just got Facebook. Oh god.
And I'm the first person she requested.
And then they like post on your wall like, hi, and you're supposed to be like, hey. You got to give them that hey back, you know.
I got on my birthday, I got one happy birthday thing on Facebook, and it was from one of the guys I worked with over the summer.
I knew it was your birthday. I planned on it being your birthday.
Yeah, like, I just don't...
And I just texted you.
Yeah.
Why do I need to post it on Facebook?
Yeah, I don't give a shit. Like, I don't, like... Dude, nobody will, like, tweet me at all. I don't give a shit about it. But, like, some people... Like, the people who were, like, popular
Oh, my God, and they retweet every single one.
Oh, my God. It'd be like, here's 60 pictures of us doing the same exact thing. Happy birthday. I love you so much. I can't wait to see you again. We got to hang out again sometime. It's like, shut the fuck up.
It's like, if you have so many pictures with them, why do you not... Well, how do you have so many pictures if you, like, don't regularly hang out?
Yeah. I don't know.
So, this is an initiative that I want to start, but I got turned down the other day.
Let's hear it.
If I just stop telling people happy birthday and they stop telling me happy birthday, doesn't it just like even out?
Yes.
I'm fine with people not telling me happy birthday. I don't tell people my birthday.
No. It's like if you ask it, yeah,
I'll tell you, but I'm never going to go out of my way to mention it.
But the odds of me remembering, like, I have no idea when your birthday is. October?
Nope, not even close.
Yeah, see, like that.
I'm a winter baby. No, I don't expect you. I don't care. If you don't say happy birthday to me, you know how I'm going to care about it? You know how much? 0%.
Like, I'll see something in the group chat, probably from, like, somebody else. I'll just tag along in it just because it's, like, the nice thing to do.
Yeah, no. Like, on my 21st, though, I'll make it be like, yo.
Yeah.
I'm turning 21 around this day, so we're going to go out together
I am not.
on that day.
I will not be going out.
You won't be, no, because you're not going to be 21.
I do not condone any of this behavior.
No, because you're going to be
I'll be at my home studying, like, every Friday and Saturday night.
Once you're 21, you can drink.
I'm going to drink hard at 21. When I'm 21, though.
It's going to take a lot of alcohol to get you gone.
Yeah. I hope I like the taste of beer.
Same.
Yeah.
Liquor, you know. What's vodka?
Is that the brown stuff?
I think so.
All right.
I think it's the brown stuff. But yeah, no, I don't tell people my birthday. I don't expect a happy birthday from anyone. I mean, I like when my family gives me stuff on my birthday.
Yeah, like that's your family.
I don't even expect a happy birthday from them. Like, I would like them... So,
my grandparents call me and sing to me still.
I have a couple of people... My neighbor does that.
Yeah, but I think that's like what they like live for. It just gives them something to do.
Yeah, they like plan it.
Yeah.
Like, they're gonna have a conversation.
Did you get something from Twitter from the TGOP podcast thing?
Yeah, in case you missed it. Oh,
Yeah.
You retweeted it.
Yeah, I did. I got the same notification as well.
Yeah, but I got this notification earlier, though.
Did you?
On the pod, yeah. So, this is a great time to plug our social media.
Yeah.
So, you can follow us on Twitter to keep up with everything. We post the podcast on 12 o'clock on Saturdays. The best way to find out exactly when we post it is to follow us on Twitter. On Twitter, at TGO Podcast. 2 guys, 1 podcast, at TGO Podcast. On Twitter. You can also follow us on SoundCloud if you prefer an audio version of this.
Loser.
2 guys, 1 podcast. If you just look up that user, we pop up.
We should pop up.
Super easy. If we get enough interest, enough views, enough regularity to the podcast, maybe Spotify. What was that?
We can branch out more.
Yeah, maybe places. Spotify and iTunes will be an option, but at this point they cost money, and this is a very
low budget,
zero
low
budget.
Funding.
Actually,
low funding.
We have no funding at this point
at all. We just have things that we already have, and we just kind of put together.
Yeah, we just put it together. Sponsors, we're down for that.
Oh yeah.
I will pimp whatever you tell me to pimp.
It's like, hey, you need a sock? I'll sell some socks for you.
You need new underwear? Do you need mouthwash? Or maybe like a subscription to an audiobook service? Or maybe like a mattress
maybe you need
company?
Somebody to write your essays for you or something?
Yeah, anything. We're sellouts. If the money's there, we don't care.
That should be like our little slogan.
Yeah, if the money's there, we don't care.
Let people know.
Yeah.
I can't lie though. Our first podcast is doing very well on YouTube.
I know we got 50 views.
50
we have some
views, about 5 likes.
We have some interaction on Twitter. We got a couple of follows, a couple of favorites on the tweet.
Yes.
For one podcast, I feel it went well.
I think we're doing very well. I mean, I put it in like a Reddit forum to promote podcasts.
Well, that's good.
But I don't think that really gained anything. But
I don't know, dude. 50 views. That's decent.
That's very well. I think it's from us advertising on our social medias. I think I'm going to turn to that kid who just posts.
Oh, I'm going to blast the hell out of this on my social medias.
And we already have people who want to be on here too. Which
we
is
already
really
have people that are requesting. I think that whenever one of us can't make it to the podcast.
I don't know. I just feel kind of weird though.
Oh, in my apartment.
In my apartment with somebody that they really don't know as well. You see what I'm talking about there?
Yeah, so maybe it'll just be when you're not here, I'll have guests on. I don't know. We'll figure that out.
Or we do it all 3. I don't know. It's definitely going to be something that happens in later episodes, next year probably.
Yeah, we're still trying to get it
figured out.
Trying to get it together, and I would like to, if things work out, funding to get different mics and a 3rd mic set up.
Yeah, I'd like to get the Audio Technica.
Yeah, an AT2020.
AT20, and they're about, I think, $99. I forget how much these cost.
The whole setup. So I have it priced out.
Is that
So for the mic, a really really nice boom arm, a shock mount setup with a wind a pop filter.
Yes.
And an audio interface with a cable. We're looking at about $160 per setup.
That is not bad at all.
No, so I recently picked up. So I used to game with just my
just the Yeti
and a pair of my
Apple headphones.
No, I have Audio Technica ATH 500Xs. Mm-hmm. They're my audiophile headset. But it got kind of annoying because this sometimes doesn't always. The audio quality on it is good, but it's annoying because I can't lean back and talk. Yeah. As you see from that. And, that's my dad calling. Sorry, Dad, not going to happen.
Damn.
Yeah, sorry, Dad. I got a podcast on this. He's going to have to wait another 15 minutes.
Dude, it's 9 o'clock. It's late.
I know. That's why I'm saying we're only going to do probably a half an hour podcast this week.
You should probably text him and be like, dude, you woke me up from sleeping.
No. Because, I'm going to try to get some homework done tonight after we finish up here.
I'm probably going to go back and shower.
Dude, a good night shower before you go to bed is killer.
Essential.
I'm a morning shower person though, so 9 out of 10 times I don't take night showers ever. But if there's a Friday night and it's 11:30, 12, and I'm just kind of chilling,
Like, why not?
Yeah, get in there, throw some music on, and just like
Have a blast.
yeah, like maybe like a 20-minute shower. It's like a small concert.
It's like a concert with a sauna, almost. You get the water nice enough to where you're kind of burning your skin, but it really has no effect on you.
So this is a pro and a con about this apartment. The water doesn't get extremely hot, and the water doesn't get extremely cold.
The water at my place it's like the lowest you can put it on. Hot as hell.
I'm to the point where I can turn the water on the whole way up,
Really?
like the hottest, and get inside, and I can handle it. But it isn't like super comfortable.
Yeah.
Like if I can handle it standing there. The second that I like put my head under and I start washing, my hands get too close and it hurts.
Really fucking hot.
So if I do it the whole way and then and so I'll usually turn it on, I'll like pee, and then I'll brush my teeth.
Okay.
Which is a waste of water. But
Yeah.
But I shut off the faucet while I brush my teeth, so saving all that water throughout the year. But
Whatever
so
your routine is.
I know, right? So I'll flip the water on the whole way. I'll pee, brush my teeth, do my mouthwash. Smart Mouth, try it out. Sponsor us? Question mark. It's actually one of my new favorite mouthwash. I bought another bottle today. It's great.
What? So what's it called?
It's called Smart Mouth.
Okay.
So the thing that they're like their stick is that instead of like having one liquid, they have two chambers inside their bottle. And you take off the cap and you pour it in and it mixes. And it makes a like a zinc. It makes like a I forget what it's called. Like $6 a bottle, something like that. It's on the pricey side.
It is on the pricey side.
And I'm really debating. I really like the mouthwash. It works really nicely. As a poor college student, it is slightly difficult to afford though. So a coupon code would be great for it, but we don't have one yet.
Maybe we could find one on the internet.
There are some out there, and I could use them.
Who
but
really cares? I'm not going to be that person at Walmart. Says, hey, can you scan my electronic coupon, please?
you can print it out,
Still.
I guess. But back to So I'll kick the shower on the whole way. It'll be like super hot, and then right before I get in, I'll just do like a quick doot. I make that noise too. I don't, but I'll just tap it back real quick, like just a little bit, and I get in perfect. So it's like I take my shower, getting the water. I know some people like struggle.
Some people like really, really hot water.
Are you
No. Have you ever taken a cold shower before?
I have. It's awful.
I've never, I know there's some people, they get so hot and sweaty. They're like, oh man, a cold shower would feel so nice.
No, it doesn't. It feels awful.
Yeah. It's like, I know I want to get even more hotter in the shower.
So what I do is,
it feels so much better.
Doesn't it suck to get all sweaty and then get in the shower and you get out and you're like, fucking I'm still sweating.
Yes.
So I'll get sweaty and then
I know what you mean. Like, not right after you get out of the shower, but like a few seconds after, your body's still like really hot.
Yeah, or I'll do my hair and I'll like throw my hand through it. I'll be like, there's
and like I'm sweating
liquid
already.
Yeah.
It is that hot in here.
And so I'll after I go and get sweaty, say I'll cut the grass or something, I'll go into my room and just crank on my fan and sit in front of it in just boxers.
Just wait for your body to cool back down.
Yeah, and I'll just wait. Or I'll watch a video or something on YouTube. And then I'll hop in the shower. Because cold showers they're awful.
They do nothing for me. I think there's scientific research maybe on it, but
isn't there scientific research that drinking warm water is better for your body because it doesn't shock it or something?
I guess. I don't know, but you know what I'm
I
going to do?
prefer my water
I'm
ice
drink
cold.
cold water to shock my body.
I want my water as cold as it possibly can be.
Here's my issue. It only happens with back in high school with water fountains. When the water be too cold, it kind of hurt your teeth. You know what I mean? Have you ever had that?
No, I know what you mean. Yeah, you're right.
Cold. It kind of it didn't hurt your teeth, but I don't know how to explain that.
Okay, there's a fine line then. There is a limit. But so this might be unhealthy, but most of my water consumption is in bulk.
Yeah, those big water bottles.
Yeah, so I carry around a 32-ounce water bottle with me. Yeah. So a quarter gallon. And when I drink like half to 3/4 at a time.
I'll
go with like no water all day. Mm-hmm. Or like give me like 3 hours. So if I go to work at like 8 and then I go to class, after my first class at 11, I'll just like pop that baby open, just chug the whole thing.
I don't know. I mean, I'm sure there's definitely research at like how your body is when you drink like a gallon of water throughout the day, and when you just slam a straight gallon within like 30 minutes at the end of the day. I mean, I'm sure there's something out there on that, but
it sucks because, well, my thinking, my thought behind it is that it's bad because your body's like, I only need so much, and then you piss the rest away.
That's true.
Because like I know when I do that,
I feel as though you don't keep your body constantly hydrated.
That's what
I'm thinking the issue would be.
Because like an hour later, I'll be like, dude, I have to pee like the biggest pee ever.
Do you ever take
like big
the
pee
vitamin
energy.
C supplements?
Vitamin C is that the
That's like the emergency stuff.
Is that the stuff you get from like the sun? If you get like a cold, do you get vitamin C from orange juice?
It helps with it helps with
whenever
your
I
immune
get
system.
Whenever I get sick, I take I have some vitamin C pills in my closet.
Yeah, so it's like the 1,000 milligram packets, and I think your body can only process like so much of it, and like it's so much less than 1,000. Mm-hmm. And dude, you just piss so much the rest of the day. You just piss all the vitamin C out.
I don't like peeing.
No.
I mean, so there's a difference. If like I'm at home and I have to pee, totally good with that. Because I can just get up, go and pee, and come back to my room. No problem. Mm-hmm. But if I'm out like at class or at work or something.
Yeah, no, I can't.
There's too much. This is such a stupid like first world lazy problem. But I don't want to get up and go. Same with like taking a dump. I don't do that unless I'm at home.
I've never shit in high school.
All of high school?
Never took one shit in high school.
Really?
Never.
Did you have any close calls?
No.
Did you ever shit? Have you ever shit yourself?
Yes, 6th grade.
Wait, how bad?
Like, it wasn't that bad. But it was like enough to be like
a problem. Did you have to like go to the nurse and like?
No, I just went to the bathroom, and like it was like one of those things where I didn't shit myself, but it was like a fart where I pushed too hard, and I was like, no, like something had to come out. Like, I'm not playing games with this. So I like ran to the bathroom and like just took a dump. My underwear was still clean, but like I could just like, I could tell. So I'm going to count that just because I think it was almost as traumatizing as if I were to shit myself, just because I was like, oh my God.
I have 2 stories.
Okay.
Only one of them involved shitting myself. And it wasn't a full shit.
We need to like chop this up for like the little Snapchat thing. That'd be great.
So
let's hear it, Chase. Let's hear your embarrassing shit story.
Okay, well, one of them's not a shit story, it's a puke story. So 6th grade, this is like the first week of school.
Dude, everything happens in 6th grade, I'm telling you.
One is in 6th, one was my senior year.
Jesus Christ. All right.
So
I'm hoping the puke one wasn't senior.
No, it was the shit, dude. This was last year. So I've also ripped my pants like a lot in high school, like a lot of times. So 6th grade, I was first week of school. You're still in friend making mode.
Yeah. This is crucial time.
Oh my God,
to
yeah.
See who's gonna prevail.
Mm-hmm. And there was this kid, Austin Painter, and I could already tell this kid was gonna be a goddamn like, he was gonna be the class clown, and he was.
Okay.
This kid was so fucking funny. But the thing is, they gave out like unlimited salt packets to like 6th graders. Like they just put out buckets and you could take handfuls and they would say nothing. So obviously Austin grabbed handfuls.
Oh, because he's a class clown.
Yeah. And he said, does anyone want to like have a competition? And I said, sign me up. So me and him had a competition to see who could eat the most salt packets. But not just the salt, the whole packet, including the paper. So this is like post-lunch. I already ate like my lunch that my mom packed me. God bless my mom. She's great. And she packed me this cute little lunch, like my favorite stuff, little goldfish baggies, you know. And so like I'm already like full. Okay. And then we go at the salt packets and we're eating them down. We're probably both like 10 or 11 in at this point. And
what was your strategy? Was one at a time or just like...
One at a time. Okay. I kind of waited for the paper to dissolve and then swallowed it all at the same time. And so we were about a 10 or 11 in, and I kind of felt it. I'm like, fuck no. And then I kept going. We're at 13, maybe 14. I just puke everywhere.
Did he stop or does he keep going?
He ate like 2 more, so we could say he won. We were keeping pace. And I just puke all over the lunch table. But the thing is, the lunch table was the type that like it was like 2 pieces, but they could fold into benches with like the backs. And so I puked. It went like down in the crevices. It got on kids' like shoes. The thing is, it was a chunky and a liquefied puke. It was like a mix. Ew. It got all over people. Dude, there was, I don't think you could, I don't know how you could fit that much puke in like a 6th grader's body. It was all over the table. I ruined like 3 kids' lunch boxes. It was an awful time.
I've never heard this story before.
I've never brought it up.
That is very interesting. I feel so that's something you have to bring up.
And you know what? I made friends because of it. Everyone's like, "Oh my God, are you okay?" And then like I was cool.
You're like, "Yeah, I'm all right."
I mean, I wasn't cool, but like people were like, "Yeah, he's a pretty cool kid."
He's okay. I know his name now.
They knew my name. Everyone's like, "Chase just took a huge
Did you get
puke."
like a nickname from that or
No?
Really?
Kids weren't that cruel in my grade.
Wow.
Except there was this one kid that we called Pepperoni Face. He had like chronic acne for like 7th and 8th grade.
Ooh.
It just never went away.
That's a bad.
He got it figured out in high school though. Kid was attractive. He was good guy.
Suspect.
But shit story. So senior year of high school, I didn't do much. I had like 4 hard classes in a row. And then
I'm taking art class, and art class.
So my morning classes were somewhat difficult.
Okay.
Honors English. Actually, English wasn't hard. I slept during English.
Speak it.
So we had calculus, AP computer science, and then like honors government.
Okay.
And then study halls the rest of the day. So in the morning, you know when you get like that stomach gurgle and you know it's going to be like one of those shits?
Yeah.
It was one of those days.
Yes.
But this was at school, and you know those poops usually take longer than most. You can't get this done in like 3 minutes.
No, this is like a 15-minute.
Exactly. So I didn't have time until the afternoon for a cyber class, which is just a study hall that you work on your cyber work for, but I always pushed it off till like the very end. So I used it as a study hall and I usually slept.
Okay.
So I was feeling it all morning. Like it hit and I just had to clench and focus. You had to just focus on something that wasn't the poop and you just had to like hold it in. You're like, and every time it was like, oh my God, is this gonna be the time
I shit my pants?
But it never was until this time. Because the thing is, I wasn't sitting. I was walking to class. So I'm walking to my cyber lab, and I feel it. And I'm just like, I'm clenching and walking like, oh, my God. I was like praying. I was like, please, God, no, not now. Not in the hallway. And I walk into, I walk, and some girl comes from my cyber class like, Chase, what's how's your cyber? Whatever she said. I don't know.
Shut up, bitch, I got shit.
And as she was talking, I was like sitting there nodding. Like, I had no idea what she's saying. I felt it. I couldn't hold it any longer, and I let a little out. And I said, oh, no.
Gotta go. Got a blast.
And that's what I was like, hey, listen, I know we're talking right now, but there's an emergency, and I gotta go now. So I sign in and just leave. I tell nobody that I'm gone. Cyber, like, there's like a teacher that like takes attendance. She has no idea where I'm at. I'm in the bathroom all period. Just shitting my brains out. I don't know what I ate, but just shitting my brains out.
All period.
All period. Luckily, though, that little bit that I let out was just kind of like more or less of a wet fart with like maybe a little bit of poop particles in there. But luckily, it stayed between the cheeks. Mm-hmm. The boxers were dry.
Did they ever like do anything when you didn't show up for the whole period?
I showed up for the last 3 minutes.
Oh.
And the teacher was like, where were you at? And I said, I was in the bathroom. And I kind of stopped giving a shit in my senior year. So I was like, kind of like, I was in the bathroom. I didn't tell her like shitting. I was like, I was in the bathroom.
Yeah, I was in the bathroom smoking a cigarette.
And I kind of gave her the look like, yeah, doing that. And she was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, me and Frankie were in the bathroom smoking a cigarette, blowing it out the window. What you gonna do about it, bitch? Nothing.
Dude, no. Okay, so 10th grade, vaping was like really big in my school.
Vaping took over my high school at one point in time.
So my principal would go around and like knock on the stalls because people would go in the stalls and like blow down their shirts.
Yeah.
And so my teacher would like go around and like knock on stalls and be like, everything all right in there? And then bust the hell out of kids.
Dude, our senior year, I don't know why this became a thing. And I feel so bad for just being like there watching this. But we'd like... So we had like the cafeteria, a little lobby where you could hang out like after you're done eating until they call you to go back. And then there was bathrooms, right? So one day we got the idea. This one kid had a banana. We were like, let's throw it at the fucking wall and see what happens in the bathroom. So we throw this banana at this wall, and we take like videos with like iPhone slow motion. We throw the banana, nothing happens. Like,
doesn't break?
Break or anything. So we chuck it again, fucking everywhere. So the next day we're taking chocolate milk.
No, wait, so dude, the poor janitor.
Yeah,
you guys
I know,
were like,
right?
you guys not only said fuck you then doubled down.
Yeah. So the way the bathroom was set up is like, I'm gonna use your stuff here. So like, here is like the wall. Okay.
Okay, so we have like a wall here.
So we have a wall. Then there's like, so wall here. Sinks are here.
Yeah.
Entrance is over here.
Mirror here, stalls here.
Mirror here.
Okay.
Against the sink. Stalls here.
See, we had 2 mirrors. We had mirrors against on the wall and in front of them.
So basically, what you could do is the stall like walls were tall enough where most people could see over them. So the one kid was just kind of standing like out like 10 feet behind the wall, and we were all like kind of like ducked in behind a stall, just waiting for the shit to like just rupture back at us. So some kid's like over here like taking a video like above the stall in fucking slow motion. It's like oddly surprising how pleasant it is to watch that. I don't have it anymore.
Did you get hit by it?
No. But you can just kind of like see it like fling up, and then the next week we came in, the ceiling is probably a 10-foot ceiling.
Tall.
There is like dry like raisin marks.
Raisin?
Yeah.
Are you sure it wasn't chocolate milk?
It might have been grapes. Dude, it just...
So you're not the only one throwing shit at the wall in the bathroom.
And then, my one buddy, so there was this kid we used to pick on all the time.
Oh, poor kid.
And so he had Chips Ahoy the one day.
Good for him.
Okay.
No, I hate Chips Ahoy. I lied. Screw him.
So my one buddy, he took his Chips Ahoy, and high school guys, they're violent, they're pushy.
Very.
So before you go into our bathroom, there's like a little, like a drywall, like little entrance that kind of like goes around a corner.
Yeah, like most, so you can't see in, but there's no door.
Yeah. Okay. So, there was a door. But like...
Okay, but when the door... I see what you mean.
You couldn't see the door.
Yeah.
But there was an opening.
Yeah, okay.
And so this story is... there's just so many parts about it. So he takes his Chips Ahoy, and he starts running to go like in the bathroom.
Why is that his place of refuge?
I don't know.
Why not, I don't know, down the hall?
Anyways, he runs towards the bathroom. And the other kid who were his Chips Ahoy, he tackles him into the drywall. And he almost goes through it. And my one buddy was literally sitting at the stall that was right beside the wall. He was like, dude, I felt that.
Was there like a mark?
Yes. There was a mark. The one kid had to like come in and like patch it up.
What is like punishment?
Yeah. He said I don't think they gave him detention. He's like, I'll come in and fix it.
What's the weirdest thing you walked into in a bathroom? 10th grade, 6th period. I was walking to health class, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to take a quick pit stop. It's across from my health class. I'm going to take a quick pit stop. So I walk in, and I don't know how I didn't hear the screaming, but there was a group of like 4 guys. Picture one sitting down, holding someone one guy sitting, someone sitting on his lap, being held in, someone holding arms, and then the fourth guy is piercing someone's ear with like an earring. And I don't know. There was a trend in my high school where kids would go and get their ears pierced in the bathroom.
That's weird.
Yeah, I know, right?
Like vaping, we had that. Ear piercing, no.
And so I walked in to just this bloody mess because apparently instead of like pushing through like we did with Wheaties ears last year, we just like kept
That's all
going.
I can think about. We just kept, yeah.
That's where we met, at Wheaties ear piercing in the McGregor fight.
Oh my God.
Enjoyable.
Anyways, so they just
walked in
through and they couldn't get through.
They couldn't, and the kid was like ah, like screaming, and then I walk in and it stops, and they look at me, and I was like, well, I'm not gonna pee anymore, and decided to walk to health class, and it has stuck with me.
I know we had to do superlatives for senior year, and this one kid he won class clown. So his thought was, I'm just gonna do like little like temporary spray for my hair, like make it blue for till I shower again. Mm-hmm. So we're putting the spray on, and it's just coming out really white, and we're all just so confused on why the fuck it's not blue. And so about 5 minutes go on. I still have a video of this. 5 minutes go on, and my one buddy's like, did you look to see if it's glow in the dark or not? So no response. Some kid just turns off the light, and half his head is just fucking bright green. I couldn't pick it up on my phone, but half his head is just fucking
Not
bright
blue?
green.
I thought it was blue.
Blue, whatever it was. Dude, it was fucking hilarious.
Did they like turn the lights off for the picture?
No.
And so you just saw like black with like just
Like
a
a
blue,
little bit of no.
like a glow.
Oh, it was hilarious though. But it was just like we're all in the bathroom, just like wondering why the fuck
You
we're
guys
not
did it to
seeing
the
this.
bathroom?
Yeah.
You didn't like, I don't know, do it outside the school?
No, in the bathroom. The kid put like a trash bag over him. So like
Wait, so
clothes.
you guys like cut the top like
yeah,
a hole
cut
and just
the
like
top off like a trash bag. Okay, I think it was like one of the trash bags in there. He just like dumped the shit out. And then just, yeah,
what the fuck?
I don't know. And this kid was fucking hilarious though. But that is, I didn't walk in on that. I was part of that.
You were
But
part
that
of
was
it.
still fun.
Did someone walk in on you guys?
No.
If I walked into
like they knew it was happening.
Who's they?
Like everybody in the school. Like it's like time
God,
for us to
300 kids in your class or school?
No, school. Like 330, maybe 400.
How many was in your class? How many did you graduate with?
120.
Oh my!
Like we had the bulk of kids.
Are you kidding me?
Yes.
That's nobody.
No, I'm not kidding you. But
If you were, I would be sad because you just lied. But that is like no kids at all.
I guess. I don't know. For me, that felt appropriate, just because that's where that's how big always were. Like classes were always like 18 kids.
We had like 35,
Yeah,
40
we had,
a
like,
class. We were one of the smaller schools in our area. There was schools like NA, Central Catholic. They were in like the 900s.
Mm-hmm.
It was rough to play them in football. Like especially Central Catholic, they were a private school, and they were a college team. They would like recruit kids and be like, "Hey, we'll pay for your schooling,
Just come here.
and more
Just come here.
if you come here."
Just come here.
And they turned into like if you wanted to play college football and start,
This was like the place to go.
Central Catholic was the place to go in Western Pennsylvania. Yeah,
My old high school, they're doing really good in football. I think it's like 5-0. They're doing actually really good.
I don't know. I haven't checked with my family on how my
It
school
just
is
kind of
doing.
pops up because I still follow people who like are associated with the school, so it'll like get like retweeted onto my timeline somehow. I'm like, nice.
I don't really care about high school anymore.
No, like this.
I have
affects
zero
me in-
care.
It affects me in no way.
Which I mean, I guess is good for me.
I
Like
don't
not
really,
caring.
I don't know. I don't really have any like regrets in high school.
I don't know. I regret not being maybe more social. I found like a really good group of friends the last like 4 months of senior year, and then we all went to college. So, I mean, outside of that though, that's college. High school was whatever.
It's always like I don't know. It's like yeah, I could have done better in grades, but like
I mean, I'm in a decent place,
yeah, it's like well,
so I'm okay with it. Number 1 party school in Western PA.
hell yeah.
I usually party. Yeah.
I usually party. IUP.
Yeah, so I mean, I don't know. So Ryan, it again like, a little bit short of a show, but we're sitting at 40 minutes.
Yes.
I think for this week, this is going to be a good place to
I
cut
think this
it.
is a very great place to stop.
Perfect. So we would like to thank you all for joining us today. Don't forget, if you'd like to keep up with everything, what are you doing?
I'm just
Oh, you're just getting in the shop more? I can't do that. I'm behind the mic.
right there. Follow that.
Yeah, so if you guys aren't following already, go ahead and follow us on Twitter at TGO Podcast, 2 Guys 1 Podcast. You can also check us out on SoundCloud at 2 Guys 1 Podcast if you would prefer an audio version of the podcast. As always, check out our YouTube channel. If you just look up 2 Guys 1 Podcast on YouTube, we are the first channel that comes up. We are the number 1 2 Guys 1 Podcast.
Basically, go to any social media that is free and type in 2 Guys 1 Podcast.
We also have a Facebook page too,
Yeah.
so you can check us out there. We post links to all the episodes that we record, and maybe if me and Ryan do a cooking show in the future,
That'd be hilarious.
that's going to be the place to find out that we posted it.
That was in the. Oh, we talked about that in the last version.
No, oh my God.
Damn it.
You guys don't get that reference.
Damn it.
I guess we're just going to have to wait till next week.
Yep.
A good reason to tune back in. So like we said, go ahead and follow us. Links are down in the description if you're on the YouTube video. And we will see you guys next week for another episode of 2 Guys 1 Podcast.
Deuces.
Deuces.